Hello students, we are going to discuss about batch drying mechanism continuation part. Second mechanism, moisture movement in solid. When drying takes place, moisture moves from inner core to the external surface and evaporate. Nature of movement influences the drying during the falling rate period, and the following theories have been proposed to explain the moisture movement in solid. First theory, liquid diffusion. So, diffusion of liquid moisture may result because of concentration gradient between the depth of the solid. When the concentration is high, surface is low. These gradients are set up during drying from the surface. Are you clear or not? Okay. So this figure shows that diffusion controlled falling rate. So in this figure, the graph plot between moisture content and flux of drying. Moisture content in x-axis, flux of drying or drying rate in a y-axis. Are you clear? In this graph, the initial constant rate drying is very rapid. The period of unsaturated surface evaporation may not appear, and the diffusion controlled falling rate period begin immediately after the constant rate period is completed. Are you clear or not? Okay. So here X star is nothing but equilibrium moisture content. Second theory, capillary movement. Certain paste dried in pan, the adhesion of the wet cap to the bottom of the pan may not permit ventilation of the subsurface passageways by gas. So this figure shows that effect of adhesion of drying paste to the pan. So in this case, the usual concentrate period prevailed during A. Refer the figure. So this graph plot between moisture content X and rate of drying or flux of drying NE. So here small a is a concentrate period. When the surface moisture was first depleted, liquid would not be brought to the surface by the tension in the capillaries, since no air would enter to replace the liquid. Surface of the moisture receded into the capillary and the rate fell during B. Are you clear? The solid eventually crumpled, admitting air to replace the liquid, whereupon capillary action brought this to the surface and the rate lost again as it C. Are you clear on? Okay. Next theory, vapor diffusion. When one surface of the wet solid is heated and other surface allow the drying to take place, moisture gets vaporized from the hot surface and diffuses outward as a vapor from the other surface. Last theory, pressure diffusion. Bound moisture is removed from a colloidal non-porous solid. It tends to sink when the substance is dried very rapidly. Moisture present on the surface is removed very quickly, and the moisture movement from inner core to the outer surface. This is not equal to the rate of removal of moisture from the surface. During this process, impervious membrane form and prevent the movement of moisture under such circumstances from the inner core to the surface. Outer surface will be fully dry, whereas the inner core will be wet under such condition. This is called case hardening. Under certain circumstances, the sinkage of outside layer of solid may also squeeze out moisture to the surface. Some more aspects on falling rate drying. Moisture movement during the falling rate period is governed by either unsaturated surface drying or internal diffusion controlling mechanism. One by one we will discuss. First one, unsaturated surface drying. In this phase, rate of drying, that is capital N, will vary linearly with the moisture content capital A. Moisture removal mechanism is same as that in the constant rate period, and the general effect of temperature, humidity, gas flow rate and the thickness of the solid are the same as for constant rate drying. These are the parameters are constant. Are clear? Okay. So the second one, internal diffusion controlling. In this period of drying, the moisture movement is controlled by the pores in the drying substance. Drying rate decreases with the decreasing moisture content. Are you clear or not? Okay. Thank you for your attention.